Historically, this is the right place for the last match of the day of 1999. Arsenal, the Premiership senior club, the only one to play in football's top draw in all 54 seasons since World War II. Indeed, they've been there since football resumed after the Great War. It's comeback day for Patrick Vieira after his 7-match suspension, renewing his partnership with Manu Fati. But the choice of those behind them will raise a few eyebrows. Only Tony Adams of the famous four survives from being sent to defeat at Coventry. Dixon and Winterburn are on the bench. Keown, who had missed 8 games with a calf injury before Boxing Day, is now rested. As for the team who wear the rose of youth, in their case the white rose, there's only one change from the side which brought a 5th consecutive victory by beating Leicester on Boxing Day. Darren Huckabee's hamstring is compensated for by the recovery of Alan Smith's ankle. A case of whistle up another kid. Final check for the referee, Graham Poll of Tring in Hertfordshire. And that's the way it's coming. Hart to Kuhl, Bridges down the left side. It doesn't quite work. 8-point gap between the two sides. And this, though, has not been a particularly happy hunting ground for Leeds United over the years. Just one success in the last 11. Smith, Dumondie is back. Arsenal clear, and here's Silvino. Under pressure by Bowyer. Petit. Kuhl. First head by Adams, then by Dumondie, his sidekick today. Neat little flick by Kelly. Beautifully played by Woodgate. A good, strong challenge by Tony Adams brought that to an end. Something which David O'Leary, the visiting manager, might just have appreciated as of days of yore. Here's Kanu. Good forward run by Ljungberg. Thierry Henry's in the middle. So's Kanu. So's Overmars at the back of the box. An awful lot of Leeds players back. It's a massive yellow. That's a good turn by Overmars. But in the end, Woodgate gets the block in, but only to Petit. And the first test for the two candidates for the #1 goalkeeping position for England. Nigel Martin making the first save of note. Deflection off Woodgate, straight to Petit. Wasn't the best of angles for the attempt. Cool. I don't think so. Usually not even needing to put his own foot on the ball. Hadeby. Hart. Some of it's a bit too hurried. Cool. Telling put in by Luzhny. Kanu. Space down the right side for Ljungberg. Hart's got a bit of ground to make up here. Henry in the middle, Overmars has the better ball, but Hart got back to him really well. Paced himself extremely well to get the tackle as he came in on the angle. He was in exactly where he wanted to be, the fullback. McPhail. And Dumondie has gone down. No action from the referee. Dumondie has stayed down. This is Bridges. And that's a fine save. Twice. First by second by Silvino, but the crowd clearly saw the other incident, which left Grimondi flat on the floor with the ball nowhere near him.
Well, that was a let-off. Obviously, it was involving Michael Bridges and Grimondi. The suggestion is that there was contact, and that's why Grimondi went down. And that meant Michael Bridges suddenly was unmarked. It was him who went outside of Tony Adams, went across the goal. Half a save from Seaman, but fortunately then cleared away by Savinio.
Curling corner, and Seaman a really good punch. Henri, accidental. I'm sure that Henri didn't need to go down as though he was poleaxed. It hit his arm, I believe, the boot. Overmars keeps going for Arsenal.
It's a great little tussle between Kelly and Overmars. Gary Kelly playing really well since coming back into the team.
It's a thoughtful quartet if ever I saw one. And this is Henri. And it's still Henri. Ljungberg. But it was well worth the hands on the head. Very much it might have been. Struck it well, but it curled away.
Yeah, Henri did well, wrong-footed Woodgate on a couple of occasions, just on the outside of the right foot, took it away from the angle.
The referee has given the free kick, and Petit with a word to say. Well, again, I have to say that Smith led with his elbow, which caught Petit in the side. And I think Petit showing his irritation, but I do think that Alan Smith should calm down a bit. He's behaving in a rather unnecessary manner. Lovely turn, Kanu. Oh, Martin loses it, and Ljungberg scores. A foot came from a Leeds player for Kanu, but Martin, I'm afraid, made the error, and Ljungberg puts Arsenal in front.
Well, it's a scuffed shot. You can see it bobbling along. Nigel Martin knows he should have held on to that. Seemed a bit slow going down. It actually went to wrong foot the Leeds defence, didn't it, when it ended up going to Kanu, and Ljungberg does very well to follow up, though. Takes his chance.
Kelly. Confident to let it run. Now he needs to use it. Took too long to make up his mind. Overmars got back to him. Bowyer quickly seeing the problem, getting himself into a defensive position. Ljungberg, Luzhny making the overlap again. Ljungberg wants the shot. He's had one or two that have gone that way. Curling away from the post, but that was probably the closest.
Yeah, he's got one, wants another one, and Luzhny's not too happy, though. He made about 40-yard overlapping run.
Ball about to be raised on the far side. Shows just 1 minute of stoppage time. Good play by Ljungberg. Henri, Kanu plays as though he's having an afternoon stroll. Henri, Woodgate has come to greet him. Luzhny makes the run into the box. There are plenty of Arsenal players there already. Away by Hart.
Henri's done well the last 10-15 minutes. Just got a bit more confidence, taking on defenders. Did well to get that crossing.
Hart again, but easier this time. a minute of stoppage time. Referee has a look at the watch. Whistles in his mouth. And Arsenal lead at half-time. Goal in the 32nd minute by Fredrik Ljungberg. Mistake, it has to be said, by Nigel Martin from Kanu's shot. Leeds United yet to show their real form. Half-time, Arsenal 1, Leeds United 0. Well, this match marks the 75th anniversary of the fixture. And Leeds have won only 11 times since the first game approaching Christmas in 1924. And more experienced sides than David O'Leary's teams have failed the sort of test which Nigel Martin and company face now. Ljungberg had to be there before Kanu that time. That's a foul again by Bridges. Just leading a bit into Luzhny, and the referee wants words. Petit. Adams at the back. Oh, and that was a real chance. He stole up, nobody spotted him. Classic running around the back. Had the whole goal to aim at. And put it wide.
Well, he does that so often. He must have thought he was in defence and thought get some height and distance, but a great chance for him.
Kanu. That's a great ball to Henry. Still Henry. Lovely goal. Well, the Arsenal fans greeting that with the applause it deserves. A lovely ball from Kanu. And Henry, who showed a penchant for taking people on, getting Radaby off balance before guarding the ball past Martin.
Yes, when he's running at pace one-on-one, even Lucas Radaby's in trouble. Comes inside, opens up the whole goal, just slide, rules it past Nigel Martin. Once he's opened up the whole goal, can pick either side, goes for the far post, no chance.
And there's one happy Frenchman. Vieira, Kanu. Oh, brilliant. He unwrapped his own parcel. And that's beautifully done. Is Henry again. Petit coming up on the far side. And it's Bowyer who puts it out of harm's way to the north bank.
You know, as Gary Kelly played Henry on, Leeds were looking for the offside flag. It wasn't. It's definitely onside. But Kanu, fantastic bit of individual skill. Is such a crowd pleaser, isn't he? No wonder he's holding out for his contract.
It's a good header out by Radaby. Leeds' last defeat was in London when they lost by what is the present score at Highbury. They lost 2-0 to Wimbledon. It's on November the 7th. They did a run of 13 games without defeat in the competitions. This is Kanu, nobody wide to his right. That's good play. Petit's pass, Overmars spin. Radaby's clearance. Now Kuhl. This time he has got a bit of a chance to move the ball, which he does. Bowyer, everything to Lee Bowyer's left. Bowyer again. Bridges, this is more like Leeds. Kuehl coming in on the far side. Good challenge by Tony Adams.
Well, it's good defending. I think Leboa needed to knock it in first time. He just had the extra touch and that enabled. Look, he gets it back here. This is when to knock it, but he touches it on. Look, far post Kuehl was on.
And running corners in the second half. Well taken. Bridges. Adams got back, but here's Bridges again. Now Leeds United's top scorer was quickly onto it. This one wouldn't come back for him. First time Adams has been caught out, really.
He had lost possession just before that. Michael Bridges trying to hit it with the outside of his right foot and hit it into that far corner. Just stretching. Didn't quite catch it cleanly.
Out of 38,096, and the majority would have enjoyed it. Chouquet. Petit. Overmars. Kanu. Ljungberg. Kanu! That's a good save, Nigel Martin. And he's had some good saves in this second period.
Well, that was an excellent strike, almost from a standard position. Kanu looking for that elusive goal. He deserves one.
Not away yet. It's well away now. Two minutes of extra time, stoppage time allowed.
And it's been an excellent display by Arsenal. Certainly, I don't think anyone was fooled when Arsene Wenger said after that commentary defeat they were out of the title race. It looked extremely impressive. Leeds United, Manchester United know they will be there almost right to the very end. This man, Kanu, has been quite outstanding though today, pulling all the strings, but there's been some good performances all round and a comprehensive victory for Leeds United, though one of those bad days, rare bad day.
Sabino's Kosciuszko! And dare I say it, his right foot just fails to find the upper tier.
That's a wonderful cross by Silvino. That was there just sitting, waiting to be hit. It was hit, but not quite on target, as you say, on his left foot. I think we could have seen a different end product. Nigel Martin taking the kick here. Error for the first goal. Other than that, though, he's performed very well, and I think the way the game has gone, that probably wasn't the decisive moment of the game, because Arsenal have always seemed to have an extra half a yard throughout the game.
Grimondi. Bridges. Another look at the watch. And Leeds United can perhaps console themselves with the fact that in 5 of the last 7 seasons the team leading the championship at the turn of the year has not gone on to take the title. Here's the man of the match, Kanu, the Nigerian, and swap shirts with Lucas Radeby, the captain of a Leeds United side who on the day were very disappointing. Ljungberg scoring the first goal, Henry the second in the 32nd and 59 minutes respectively. Arsenal very much the masters as Henry as the 2 goal scorers go off together. It was a fine performance by Arsene Wenger's team, but on the day David O'Leary's youngsters were out of sorts and well beaten. This was one you had to win, wasn't it?
We had to, like you say, before the game you knew that, and we were a little bit nervous when you started the game, and the Leeds looked more confident than you were. But I think the desire, the determination was on our side, and that kept us through the difficult periods of the game. And after the first half, we looked never really under threat.
David, a disappointing afternoon, I would think.
Disappointing, Barry, but the best team won. We can play better. I thought they were much fresher, like Patrick Vieira coming back. And I think it was our 10th game in 30 days, and I'm not trying to take anything away from Arsenal because they were a better team on the day, but I could tell a little bit before the game we were a bit stale. I tried to get this game moved many weeks ago to a Wednesday evening, give us a little bit more time to prepare, but good on Mr. Wenger, he didn't want to move it, and you know, they ran out worthy winners.
What about the party piece in midfield?
Yeah, it's like football is all like that. You have to, you have to be serious. It's business, and you also have to enjoy yourself. So you have to combine the two and see that you win.
When you win the last 2 games, we just take 1 point, and you play against Leeds, and Leeds was 8 points up front. If we was drawing or lost this game, it's going to be really difficult for us to come back. And I think now with just 5 points behind, everything is possible because it's a long way to go. And of course, before the game, it was in the pressure. But I think we showed today our quality we have in the team.
We have to show consistency to close the gap. The gap is 5 points with Leeds. Don't forget that. We have to go to Leeds. And Man United as well has a good cushion. So